Barb fitting.
Yeah.
And the bad thing about these newer cars is they've got this barb fitting.
Oh, you can't get it off of there now?
Yeah, so I was looking around for, well, we can cut another piece off of here. Do we have a cutter of some sort?
Yeah, I got some 10 snips.
Yeah, that would work great.
All right, I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the new fuel pump we got. I think it was 50 bucks. What was the name of it again?
15 bucks.
No, this is the $50 one.
Oh, that's the good one.
The
Wolfsburg West.
Wolfsburg West. Not affiliated, but this is a non-rebuildable one. So ultimately we're gonna rebuild the original fuel pump and stick it in there. But we got our gas set up again with the dubious fuel filter.
It's fine.
So we'll see if it just sucks gas right in there and then runs perfectly. So here we go. We're gonna hit the.
That's the expectation.
We're gonna hit the ignition. See what happens. I haven't seen any gas yet.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and plug the ignition in.
Okay. No gas.
We can't get it to come out there. It's
All right.
certainly not going to make it to the carb.
Okay, I guess it does.
Small victories.
Yeah. Because I'm wondering if maybe the carb is blocked.
Not yet. And there's nothing going on in here. Is the tank too low?
Okay.
Look at that thing. What's that telling you?
Well, it tells me that this flows, right?
Okay.
So we
There
can,
was a back pressure on that gauge.
Yeah. Well, my gauge doesn't go to 0 anymore.
Oh, okay.
This has been around a while. But, okay, so now it's prime.
Oh, okay. So you sucked gas into the filter. Is it not wanting to start? The click is happening.
It's not going the next step.
Now it's got into the bin,
Yay!
and it spurts out 1 shot per
Yeah.
per pump cycle.
Okay. Let's reconnect this.
And I think you may still have a siphon on that line.
Well, the pump should have a check valve,
Oh, okay.
so you can't. Gas just won't keep flowing.
So these pumps must need gas in them to work.
Yeah, but
Or you got to force gas or like start a siphon into them, because that's a brand new pump.
just get the combustibles out of the way.
That was a good idea.
Ignition's hooked up, right?
I heard a little click sound.
Yeah, what was that click? Nothing should be clicking at this point.
It sounded like
I heard it too.
electric. It could have been.
It's not. It's in the run position, and it just doesn't like to go to the start position.
All right, I see activity in the fuel filter. Huh.
Sounds like it. I should
Yeah, I
have.
definitely smell gas.
Yeah, I should have primed that bowl probably.
Oh.
Could be we're still filling the bowl up.
There we go. Right.
15 years?
Yeah.
This thing's running like a dream, man.
Oh, you did.
Oh yeah, I have the parts to fix the valve.
Oh, nice. Oh, okay. Sounds pretty good, huh?
Yeah, it sounds great. Choke's opening up. That's okay.
What do you think that's all about?
As the choke's opening up, the idle circuit's not behaving correctly. We haven't adjusted the carb at all.
Oh, okay. So
Right.
it's not like a drop in and go. You gotta tweak it.
Yeah, you never know. Doesn't
okay.
seem to be.
Cool.
This, we can take this off.
So is it gonna start again though? That's the question.
Oh. So this'll, so you know how the choke works?
Not really. Is there a
There's
little heater that heats it up?
Yeah, there's a metal coil, bimetal coil in there.
Uh-huh.
So when you've got your ignition on, it puts 12 volts on this wire,
Uh-huh.
and it heats that coil up, and the coil uncoils and then pushes the flap on the choke
okay.
open.
So that's their
So while we're
that's their
sitting
scheme
here
of timing.
fiddling with it,
Uh-huh.
the choke is opening and opening and opening, but the engine's not warming up.
Oh, okay.
So you end up with a warm engine or a cold engine, but an open choke.
Oh, okay. All right. That makes sense.
Okay, so we could adjust the carb to try to get it to idle right,
Yeah, might as well.
or we can move on to delivering fuel to it.
So the dwell time is charging the coil to discharge into the spark plug.
Yeah.
Not the discharge time. The discharge is instantaneous.
I believe dwell's the close time.
Oh, okay. Now, how do you adjust that? I mean, it's like
The amount the points are open or closed.
oh, okay.
Right. So the points, the base setting for the points. Oh, I didn't bring a feeler gauge. Do you have a
I've
feeler?
got some.
The base setting for the points, right here, is like 16 to 18 thousandths.
Okay.
And as the motor rotates,
Mm-hmm.
these points open and close.
Oh, okay.
Right. This is a cam,
Right. Okay.
so they're closed and the big coil's basically charging, and then they open up, field collapses, discharges through the spark plug.
At the same time that it rotates around to that particular spark plug.
When it rotates, yeah. So that's your engine timing,
Yeah. Okay.
is spinning this
Mm-hmm.
to make sure the points are opening and closing when the engine's at top dead center.
Okay.
So last time
There's
we
a second timing of how long that point is closed to build up
exactly
the charge
and that's
to dump
dwell.
into the. Oh, okay.
And it used to be you'd have a big old dwell meter
Uh-huh.
and then a timing light.
Oh, like an oscilloscope looking
And
thing?
now with this one, and this is a Harbor Freight product, no sponsorship. I'm sure you'll take it. It's really nice.
Oh.
Because the other thing you want to always measure is
Is that a strobe light
advance.
in there too?
Yeah, it's got the strobe in it, and to do the advance, you just hit these buttons and it advances it, so you can actually see how it's advanced.
Oh, okay.
So we can make sure that the distributor's working properly too.
Oh, nice. Cool.
But yeah, I have that old stuff, and I finally replaced it with something more modern.
Yeah, I've got like an old timing light.
Yep.
I think that I got from my dad.
Like a Craftsman
Yeah, it's a
Series
huge
12
body
here, yeah.
with
Hey,
alligator or big
people-
gold alligator clips
People
on it.
collect those, so don't get rid of
Oh,
it.
yeah, it's still somewhere. I think it's in my garage actually.
So we can check all that with just the one
Oh,
setup.
nice. I better check on Sierra, see what
Yeah.
she's
I
sent this to like a little mom and pop shop at the end of the street when I was in Mountain View.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they put that mark on there.
Yeah, that's okay. Let's see if she'll start again.
got the setup going on here.
We may need to give it some gas.
Huh?
Did that move the carburetor?
Yeah, it's fully open. Really? Oh, it went full open. Oh, but it's stuck open now.
Stuck open, yeah.
Maybe that'd be a problem.
Yeah, the cable's stuck up somewhere.
I gotta WD that.
So we may have flooded it now.
Oh.
So let's just give it a couple minutes.
All right. Maybe I'll WD-40 the gas pedal.
Yeah, I don't know where. There's a couple places it could be jammed
Could
up.
be back here. So you hook the power and the ground up to your detector.
Yeah.
As a signal source? Oh,
No,
and
it's
the
power.
Oh, you have the
And
power?
the signal source is.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, geez, Dave. It's not going to start without that.
You don't need that thing on there to run the engine, do you?
Only to fire the ignition. Okay. Well, I think that could be that problem solved.
I'll bet it'll start now.
At least it's capable of starting now. Yeah, so this has a signal coming off the negative side of the coil, and then it's got an inductive signal coming off the
off the spark.
The spark.
Okay. Yeah,
remember
that
the
clamp
old
right
ones
there.
used to have there was a spring that you would put in there
Oh.
between your wire and your spark plug, and then you clip to the
I
spring.
think that's the way mine is.
Yeah,
My dad's old one.
We're dating ourselves. With that.
Before they figured out induction couplers.
Yeah.
All right, I'll bet it'll fire right up. There we go.
A little extra fuel now, I think.
That'll work it out.
Timing's not even close. I don't know if you can see the mark.
Yeah.
Watch when I accelerate. Yep. That's this advancing.
Oh, okay, so that works.
It seems to. We'll measure it to make sure it's enough.
Oh, all right.
I want to get this working again.
Oh, that's the choke.
Yeah, because I can't tune the carburetor until that. But we can look at the dwell, or 4-cylinder, 54. So it's good enough for right now. It should be smaller, so the valve or we should open up the gap a little bit to try to bring that number down.
Or an arbitrary number, is that like milliseconds?
No, that's cylinder. cylinders. And this, I think on this car, this number should be between like 40 and 50.
Oh, okay.
44 and 50 or something like that. No, it's degrees.
Oh, degrees.
It's how much of the sweep is the distributor in the zone.
That's 54 out of 360.
Yeah.
Sounding pretty good here.
Yeah, the idle's really high right now. Because I'm gonna disconnect that cable.
Alright.
But yeah, the idle's high. Yeah, see the 3 screws?
Yeah.
You adjust that with those 3 screws.
Oh, okay.
This body here turns.
Oh, to adjust these.
Yeah, and I didn't actually check to see if it was adjusted right.
Okay.
But it's got to cool down for me to adjust it.
Oh.
So what we'll probably do...
But that's factory set. I got a dial that's in each engine.
No, it's just each car, but who knows if it got set right.
Yeah.
Overall, this car seems to be working pretty darn well.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Oh, so it sounds like it just hit a new idle speed there?
Yeah. So this screw you adjust just barely off.
Yeah.
And then you adjust the big screw here to set your idle speed. Yep.
Is that telling you RPM?
Yeah. And I'm going to go a little, about 900, 850 to 900. Now this screw, I'm no expert on this screw. Well, one's the flow and one's basically the mixture.
Oh, okay. Oh, you can hear that carb sucking.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's running very nice.
Yeah, I like it.
Function back to dwell. 54 is like right near the wear limit.
Oh, okay.
So we need to close them just a little bit.
So we still need those feeler gauges?
No, we can just use, well, the feeler gauges give us some feedback to our adjustment, but
Okay.
this tells us whether our adjustment's right or wrong.
Oh, alright. Okay.
So
So
we
the
can do it
ideal
either way.
sweep in degrees is right around 54, you're saying?
No, that's the wear limit is 54. So as the points wear,
Yeah.
that's like around the wear limit. These
So
are
what's
just
ideal? Like the
ideal like 44.
44? Oh, okay. So 10-degree range, basically.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
If you think about what it's doing, that makes some sense.
Yeah.
It's not like some super
That's
critical.
actually a pretty tight mover if you consider 360.
Yeah, that's probably a couple thousandths of adjustment.
Okay.
And you'll see when we adjust the points, it's not
It's not science?
it's not science.
Okay. Alright, well I'll get those feeler gauges.
So there's this shaft, and there's a plate here, and the plate can rotate around the shaft,
Yeah.
and
This
then
is
the points are on the plate.
Okay.
So when you apply vacuum, like the carburetor does under acceleration,
Ah, there it goes. Yeah, it's definitely working.
it's definitely working and it's holding, which is all good.
Oh, nice.
And then when I release it,
Oh, that is a handy tool you got there.
it'll go back.
Oh, okay.
So that's the advance,
All right.
the vacuum advance.
I need to get one of those things. Is that a Harbor Freight or just any
No, this
automotive
is a
place?
Mighty Vac, not sponsored. Though I do need a new one.
Oh.
I've had this for years.
You get that at an auto parts place?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
okay.
actually you can buy that brand at Harbor Freight.
Oh.
But
okay.
when we get to brake bleeding, it really makes things nice.
Yeah, I can imagine. And it's impervious to brake fluid?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is just, it's a really good tool. Mine's just like the distributor needs work. Like, it's just gummy.
Oh, okay.
It needs to be cleaned. So what happens is,
how does it get gummy?
just over time.
Oh.
So a couple things happen. It gets gummy over time. The spark across here wears the points.
Uh-huh.
And then this pad here, it's like a little phenolic, like GR3.
Yeah.
And it wears over time.
Mm.
So as it wears, the points get closer together, and as the points spark, the gap gets farther apart, and they get
spark erosion?
crustier. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're just doing EDM in there, basically.
Yeah.
So.
And it's like copper points?
No, there's some alloy. I'm not sure what they are.
That stands up against.
Yeah, but good. The points today
Maybe
aren't
beryllium
as
copper?
nice as the older points, but good points.
Okay.
Good points last a long time.
And that phenolic bearing is basically just so that it doesn't short out.
Yeah, basically.
Or not phenolic, but the fiberglass.
Yeah. So see, these are too close. These are too close.
Too close.
Yeah.
Well, that seems counterintuitive.
So they're staying closed too long.
Okay.
Right.
And what's the disadvantage of having too much spark? Like is this?
I don't know. I've never thought of that.
Is this like a bug mechanics? Like, do they all have their own rules?
Yeah, probably.
They know what the book says, but I always make them closer so that you get bigger spark.
I don't know. I go by the book.
Oh, I guess it would prematurely kill your coil though if you're if you're wasting that energy, like turning it into heat, basically. Maybe
you basically have to loosen this up. I need a bigger screwdriver. I didn't bring one.
Oh, okay.
So you just loosen this.
Uh-huh.
And then there's a little notch. It's so Volkswagen. And you can tweak it a little bit by moving that.
Okay.
Open and close. So I'm just going to tweak that a little bit. And then wedge this in there.
It's tricky because the whole thing wants to roll on you.
Oh yeah, it's a pain in the ass. They don't seem to want to move.
Seems to happen a lot with this car.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they didn't adjust it. Should we hit it with some WD or something?
Yeah, we may need to. There. Okay, they're moving now. Okay, so now they're closer to 15 or 16.
Uh-huh.
Probably. Nah, I gotta go a little more.
A little too loose?
No, not enough still.
Definitely, I remember the smell that this engine has when you run it. Definitely has a Volkswagen aroma to it.
Yeah, there's a smell.
So it's a 13 and like a 2?
A 13 and a
behind?
3.
Oh, okay, for your 16 gas.
Yeah, so let's see what that looks like. It usually takes a
few times.
couple hits.
And this you adjust when the engine is a little warm?
Yeah.
Or it doesn't matter?
The valves you need to do dead cold.
Oh, okay.
Basically everything else you need to do when the engine's warmed up.
And this is adjusting the dwell time for the spark
Yeah,
buildup, basically.
it's adjusting the points.
Okay.
We need these vacuum lines are shot too. I have some in my bag.
Oh, great.
I just bought it because I need to replace some on my car.
Yeah.
Bell Metric. That's the
Oh, yeah?
for all these metric lines and not sponsored.
You're not sponsoring the metric system?
No, but Bell Metrics.
Oh, Bell Metric.
Bell Met for fasteners.
Oh, okay.
Good metric fuel line. Because people use 1/4-inch line, but 1/4-inch line and 5mm line is not the same thing.
Yeah. And you know that copper tubing is probably 3/16 or 4.76
Yeah,
millimeter.
so I have this proper 4mm tubing from Bell Metric.
Oh, okay.
I think it's 4mm.
Oh, so my copper is a little too big in diameter.
Yeah.
All right, we're going in. Gonna replace the soft fuel line with hard fuel line, and also check out the brake situation, which currently we have no brakes on the thing.
Reservoir.
Oh, that doesn't look right, does it?
No, it's not supposed to be that color. Those a year.
Yeah.
There's a reason for that.
That smells pretty good. There's no egregious smoke. Oh, getting all fancy.
Yeah, you're just a thrill seeker, aren't you? Sit down and back. Or just glide it.
I gotta lube that steering.
Let's see if I can take out the fence here. Oh, those brakes don't work. Oh, now you got a handbrake. Yeah. Okay, here we go. There we are. Thank you, sir. Real Volkswagen drivers,
reflex.
yep, know how to do that on their own. Tiptoe across the speed bump. Lift. Let's take out the Mercedes. German on German. We're all friends here. Stretching some legs here.
Yeah, this thing can haul 3 adults too.
And the dog.
Yeah. So that'll be interesting. I wonder how they're going to drive this. Definitely got that thing smell. Old tractor and oil.
Yeah. Well, there's. Yeah,
Oh, I guess it's a bug smell.
You're gonna cook some oil off this thing for a while. But yeah, I like that clutch engagement. It's nice.
Oh, look at that speedometer working. I Ah, now my odometer will start spinning again. Technically, you can get it insured if the odometer doesn't work.
Through here. All right, let's see if I can put this in the garage, or you want it left out?
No, I'll put it in the garage.
Right.
Bump, bump.
Easily on in here.
Definitely in a massive progress.
Turning radius has not enough. Don't fight it. I got the handbrake. All right.
That's those new brakes. Brakes on.
Yeah, I know. Hard. Look at Bill work that clutch.
Oh, yeah.
Like a pro. Okay, we're home, kids. All right, it's beer time.